welcome back. So I got a delivery from Superdrug yesterday and I thought that I would show you what I got, and I'm doing a little kind of first impressions because I got the stuff yesterday, so I had a chance to use some of it either today or last night. I got a mixture of skincare and makeup. I also got hair care products, so I will be showing you everything. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing that I got is this unicorn heart highlighter, and it's the I Heart Revolution highlighter. So that's the packaging, and it's the rainbow one, and I've actually used it today, so I don't know if you can see, but I've got it on and it's not actually, you know, you expect when you look at that for it to be like bright blue on your skin, but it's not. It just gives you a nice like mixture of colours. So I think the shine is more like multi-tonal. I've also got the other one, which I would definitely recommend, which is this Goddess of Love one, which I've actually had for quite a while, and as you can see I haven't even made a dent on it and I use it every day, and that's a triple baked one, but that is just one tone, as you can see. But I didn't go too crazy with this because I was worried that it was going to be really glowy and maybe like blue or purple on my skin, but it's not. So I'll just show you. So like their other highlighters, it is just really bold, which I personally really like. I like a highlighter to be very obvious on the skin, so as you can tell there's more sort of bluey purpley tones there and more of a yellow towards this end. So I sort of strobe across it so that I get more tones, but it just depends on what kind of look you want. And that is normally £4.99. I got it for £4.19. There's an offer on at the moment at Superdrug where they do buy one get one half price on Revolution. So that includes the Revolution Pro, Makeup Revolution and I Heart Revolution, because they're all sort of under the same thing. It doesn't include their skincare because I actually got a few, but I don't think it applies because I didn't get any discount. Then I got a bronzer. So I got the e.l.f. bronzer, which is a multi-tonal one, and this was because they didn't have any of the Revolution bronzers, but I've actually done an order on the Revolution Beauty website, which I will insert here so you can see what I got. And I'm going to be doing a full face of Revolution makeup because I bought a full face. But yeah, I got this because I didn't think that I was going to get it from Superdrug because they didn't have it in stock, but then I thought that I would just order it anyway off the website. So I've used this today and I did a circle motion so that I get all three tones, and as you can see it's a really nice bronzer. I have got a lighter foundation than I would normally wear and I have fake tan, so my skin is quite pale anyway, so it does look like more of a contrast, but I like a really dark bronzer. I like it to look really defined, but some people like a more natural look. But with this you could go in with the lighter tones, these two on the outside, if you wanted a more natural look. That was £5. I didn't get any discount on that, but again £5 is really good. I really like e.l.f.'s products, so I'm hoping that I end up liking this one. But I like having quite a few different bronzers just for when I fake tan and when I'm more pale, so even though I've got that one and then I've got a Revolution one coming, I think it'll be fine. So I got a Barry M concealer. I got this because they had it in a really light shade, so I got it in Oatmeal, which was a really nice tone for if you've got like a tan. So this is what it looks like. Got it upside down. There you go. And it's the All Night Long concealer. I've used it under my eyes today and I get really bad under eye circles, and I just did a few dots of it and I think it looks really good. It's creasing slightly under the eye, but I didn't quite set high enough up for it to catch that, but I think that it looks really good. It merged with the, I got these a little while ago from my sister, the Revolution foundation sticks, and it blended quite well with this, so I'm quite pleased about that, because if I'm using cream foundation maybe it won't blend as well, but it did. So yeah, I definitely like this so far, and it's a light tone. It was £4.49, which is really reasonable for a concealer. Some of them can be up to like £7–8 for like high street kind of brands, and then if you go to more designer then obviously they get more expensive. So the next thing I got was this CBD Nourishing Essence Spray, which is from Revolution Skincare. This is to do with the like cannabis oil, the CBD oil, which is meant to be really good for your skin. I've seen so many reviews on CBD oil and so many people have said that it's really good for like blemishes and hydrating your skin. This is what you would use if you were either wearing no makeup or you would use it before you put your makeup on, and you can spray it all over your face and hopefully it's hydrating. Haven't had a chance to use this yet, so I can't give you my first impression on this because I actually used this next product, so I didn't want to sort of counter it by using this. But that was $5.99, which I thought was quite reasonable considering the size of it. So I'm hoping that that's really good. But I'll let you know in the makeup look that I do what I think of this, because I would have had a chance to use it. But yes, that's going to be all Revolution makeup, so if you want to see that, then make sure you hit the bell and subscribe down below, and then you'll be notified when I post that. So the next thing I got was the oil. So I got this 0.5% retinol with rosehip seed oil, which is this one. I've heard so much about this. So from what I understand, I might be wrong, from the videos I watched, you're meant to apply it at night, and then because it's an oil, it can sink into your skin overnight, and then when you wake up, hopefully your skin's hydrated. Any blemishes are sort of beginning to repair. They're not just going to repair overnight, but people have said that it's really good for blemishy skin, acne skin, but again it depends on the person because you react to different things differently. But it's got one of the little syringe kind of lids so that you can put droplets on your face. I used it last night and I have combination skin, so in the evening my skin gets dry and then in the morning I wake up with really oily skin. So when I put this on, and I was thinking I'm literally rubbing oil all over my face, I imagined that I would wake up and it would be really oily, but it sunk in and my skin just felt really soft and kind of plump. So it just felt really nice and like smooth. And then I didn't wear any makeup throughout the day, and I applied makeup about an hour ago. And yeah, I didn't feel like I had really oily skin, where it was just sort of excess oil rather than nice oil. So yeah, I was really pleased with this so far. I didn't break out, so I had like my normal amount of spots, which at the moment I have quite a few. So it didn't make me break out, like especially, which is what I was worried about with putting oil on spot prone skin. But yes, so I'm really pleased with this so far. Again, I'm going to be using it for at least probably 2 weeks before I expect to give a reasonable review on it. This is just my first impressions of it. This was $9.99. A lot of their skincare in this sort of style are $9.99. So any that come in these little drop, I don't know what you call it, like jar, I guess. Any that come in this sort of packaging are usually about $9.99 on their website. There's so many different ones. There's ones for hydrating, there's ones for blemishes, there's the salicylic acid, which is also for spot prone skin. Yeah, there's quite a few different ones. There's CBD oil, vitamin C. Yeah, I've done like a full scope of the website, but yeah, there's lots of different ones, so you can kind of get ones to suit different things depending on what you're trying to fix about your skin. Then I got a translucent powder. So this is the Revolution Pro. You can see my camera. And I've used it on my face today. So you will see that there's powder, but it's got a little net. And I got this because, again, I've been fake tanning, so I want to be able to use the same powder no matter what my skin tone is. So I've got this one. Then I've also, if you didn't like this one, then I'd also recommend this one, which is the Lace Loose Powder. The only thing I don't like about this is it doesn't have the little net to kind of sift the powder, so when you do pour it out into a pot, you kind of have to break it up a bit so it doesn't clump. But I really like the tones of this. It comes in a lot more tones. Obviously this is translucent, but yeah, so that's another really good product of theirs. But this was £8, but I got it for £6.72 because of the offer. And yeah, I've used it so far, and as you can see if I get close, my skin is matte, but it's not dry, so it hasn't made any areas like dried up or where the foundation kind of sticks to the powder, so it hasn't got clumpy or anything. So yeah, so far looks really good. But I wanted to try out a new one just because I've been using that Revolution one for a while, and I actually bought a new one of it because I'd used it so much. But yeah, I just wanted to switch it up a bit. So the next thing I got, which is my favourite thing, and I literally can't wait to spice up my eyeshadow looks, is this Revolution palette. So it is the chilled palette, and it's from the Cannabis Sativa range. So this is what it looks like. How amazing is that? So I'll bring it closer. As you can see, looks gorgeous. So yes, love that. Just gonna stop for a little thumbnail. There we go. So I'm just going to do a couple of swatches of my favourite colours in this. Obviously I have only done swatches of this palette, so I don't know how they perform on my skin, but I've watched so many videos and everyone is saying how amazingly pigmented they are and how well they work on the skin, so fingers crossed in that video they perform well for me. So one of my favourites is this plant, which is here. As you can see, amazing pigment. Then we'll get one of the browns. This is Cool. There we go. And I'm going to take Bud. I know this one is amazing. Look at that glitter. And then I'm also going to take Haze. There you go. So that was just a couple of my favourites, but again, I will go through all of them in my video, so definitely look out for that. This palette was £12, but because I got an offer, I got it for £10 and 8p, which is so good for a palette like that. I think it's definitely worth it. So yes, definitely check out their palettes. I've got so many Revolution palettes because they're just so good. Another one I would recommend is these little ones that look like chocolate bars from iHeart Revolution, and this one I've used a little bit so you'll be able to see. But yeah, they're really cute. This is the mini one. They do minis of every collection, and then they also do a bigger one which will obviously have more tones in it, but this is the mini and it's the rose gold. But yes, I love this one, but they do so many different ones. You could literally buy all of them, but you have to kind of refrain. Then I got both of these products, both of which I've tried so I can give you an honest opinion so far. This is the Neutrogena Clean and Soothe Micellar Jelly Makeup Remover. So this is with turmeric and it's for spot prone skin and it's also oil free. They've brought out a whole range of this kind of scent and I'm really excited. I like this so far. I use it straight onto my makeup. I wet my hands, put the jelly in, sort of rub my hands together, and then I rub it all over my face, and then I take my little Tala face mitt. So yeah, as I was saying, I really like this so far. I found that it was really, it wasn't like a solid jelly where you can break it up, so it was quite smooth and you could just move it around your face, and it was slightly soapy as well, which I found quite nice. But yes, as you can see, I only used a tiny little bit. But yeah, so far I really like this. It got off the makeup really well, because that's the only thing with using things like foams and jellies rather than either micellar waters or rather than using like micellar waters or wet wipes, things like that. Sometimes they don't get it off as much, but this I found got it off really well. I didn't have to take anything else off my face. It might have helped that I used a little Tala mitt, which is kind of like a flannel consistency, but I used it on its own first and then I went in with the mitt. So yeah, if you don't have any like face cloths and stuff, I think it would still work for you. But yes, I found this really nice and my skin felt so soft afterwards. I actually bought you'll see it in my video, but I got a moisturising cream from Revolution, and I'll insert a picture of it so you know what I'm on about, but it's got turmeric in it also because I'm quite a fan of this turmeric in skin products. Yeah, so I really like this so far. So yeah, I really like all of the turmeric based products. I've only seen Neutrogena and Makeup Revolution using them, but let me know if you've seen any other brands using it, because I haven't seen any yet. I think it's quite a new thing. And the last thing that I got was this Organics coconut oil air dry cream, and it's for frizzy hair. So as you can see, I have like quite wavy hair, and if I don't put the right oils and things in it, then it just goes really frizzy and it loses its natural wave, which I really like, and like the natural curl. So this is coconut oil and it smells amazing. I used it last night when I washed my hair, and as you can see, obviously my roots are growing out. I am trying to grow out my natural colour, but you can see that it's got like a natural shine, considering I washed it yesterday. So I think that that was mainly from this, and I also used a Organics conditioner, so that might have helped as well. But yeah, I don't use any heat on my hair at the moment. I don't ever use a hairdryer. I like to air dry my hair just because the natural curls, I find that it goes a bit nicer. My hair usually wants to go straight if I use a hairdryer. So yeah, I found that my hair dried really quick with this, and it's usually $7.49, but I got it for $4.98, and this, I don't know if I said, but this is £5 as well. Most of that Neutrogena range is £5, but yeah, I really like this Organics. Even if it doesn't do that much, the smell is amazing, and it made my hair feel really smooth. So it did help with the frizz. I don't know how it works in terms of like heat damage. It does just say that it is to avoid heat damage by air drying your hair, so it's kind of promoting that. But yeah, so far so good. So basically the way you're meant to use it, which is what I did yesterday, is you apply it mainly to the ends and sort of halfway up, and then you bring it through your hair, and then you put it in a towel so that it can towel dry. So far I really like that, but yeah, it smells amazing. So yeah, even my sister noticed it. She walked past me and she was like, your hair smells really good, it must be that new product. And I was like, yes, it is. So yeah, I really like that, and it's really affordable as well, because I go through hair products so much because I'm applying so much because I have a lot of hair. So yeah, there's a lot of hair to apply product to, so it's nice when they're reasonably priced and when they work as well. But yes, no frizz today, so that's good. So that is everything. Yeah. So this was just kind of a haul of everything that I got from Superdrug, but I'm going to be doing that video where I do a full face of Revolution. I'm not going to do a haul for those products, just because you would have seen these ones and I only got about 7 or 6 products, so I want to mainly show them in the video. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that. I will be using these Revolution products again, and you can see them live rather than seeing me already using it on my face. But yeah, these ones I was really happy with. I managed to create this look, which I'm pleased with. I think the skin looks really nice and clear. It doesn't look dry or anything, so that's good. I will see you when I do that video. That will be my next one. This is going up on Friday. I'm hoping that my stuff arrives next week, and then that video will be going up then. So yes, I will see you in the next one. Bye!